Okay, guys, I'm here and I'm gonna do a reading. I had kind of before had fractured my arm, and so I haven't been doing that many readings back to back to back. And the song that's playing is Immature Constantly. But guys, I have something new I'm gonna do here tonight. And I wanted to see, does sizes to our private parts matter when in a spiritual connection? Should they matter? And we're going to pull on that, okay? Holy Spirit, Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, give us a clear reading in the mighty name of Jesus on should private parts or do private parts matter when we're in a spiritual connection. We're going to see what cards we get here. Okay, so God, give us what messages. Will or should private parts matter when we are in a spiritual connection? Will or should private parts matter when we're in a spiritual connection? Will private parts matter when we're in a spiritual connection? Will private parts matter when we're in a spiritual connection? Let's clarify these. Seven of Wands, guarded. In a spiritual connection, will private parts matter is what I asked. Someone will be guarded or, not fully opening up because they're going to feel insecure, not fully able to give fully to the relationship is what I'm getting here. And Three of Wands, it will eventually make them turn their back on this relationship because someone will maybe be staying in this relationship and may have kids with this person, pretending that they're in the connection with love or whatever, but they'll just be taking and not giving in to this connection. They'll be taking from maybe their baby mom or whatever, and maybe running out and looking for other people. But what this will cause to happen will be a tower moment. A tower moment will come because I'm going to tell you guys something. Love is it's done in action. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is long suffering. Love is gentle. Love is not prideful. Love is depending on. Love is forever lasting or whatever, and this will cause a tower moment because someone will eventually gain strength and clarity of what is going on, and they will understand and know because the wheel of fortune will come and they will put a death to this situation, because they will understand that they're not being loved fully, or they're given love and it's not being reciprocated, or it's not being accepted and given equally or whatever. It will cause them to, someone will be taking, like, from even their own or whatever. This could be their child too. This could be their baby mom, but they'll not be fully invested in this connection, and it will cause people to be guarded in this relationship because they feel that they can't really just fully give or whatever like they want to, because they'll have insecurities or whatever. I tell you, like, even once after someone cheats on their partner or whatever, like, you have to really have God in your relationships and faith and love unconditionally. Because if you don't, it's going to continue to cause tower moments. And love is not about a size or whatever. And what I'm using this example or whatever because I know that it is partners and women and men that are out here struggling, and they're still in that cycle, and it's been going on and on and on forever because of their shortcomings. Like, okay, say for instance or whatever, like, if you're not a virgin or whatever, or you're not a virgin, or you are a virgin, and you get with this particular male figure, and y'all marry, and y'all start having kids or whatever, and then all of a sudden your spiritual counterpart or your divine masculine feels that he wants to cheat, and then decide overall that they want to completely leave you with 3, 4, 5 kids, or 2 or 3 or however many, leave you and go date someone with no kids or whatever, because they're thinking of a size or whatever. Maybe you had kids and, like, you were a virgin when you first dated this person or got into a relationship with this person, and then you had kids, and then things changed, even in the private area department. I noticed that guys with smaller private parts or whatever are more active or whatever, like, they go from relationship to relationship, and they're never satisfied. And I noticed that women or whatever that have had kids, they accept any man that come their way or whatever, because they're insecure by then, because if they were with or married to this man, their partner before in the past, and they decided that they wanted to cheat or they wanted to leave their counterpart and go and be with someone that maybe didn't have kids or maybe have less kids than you or whatever, I noticed that tends to make the women that have the kids by their partner that's being left, it makes them insecure. And so they start being accepting to settling for any man that come along. And you don't have to do that, because love is not designed by a size. It's done in action, and it actually flows from your mind to your heart. Well, actually from your heart to your mind, out through your out to your private parts. And if you're loving unconditionally, you're still going to be able to feel good anytime you're making out with this person. So, you know, I think that people have lost track of what love really is, or what love unconditionally is, or what we are supposed to be doing in relationships that's being tainted, and with the rose-colored glasses, that's being a facade of love, or being in relationships that you really aren't willing to invest, or you're really guarded or whatever. This here, 7 of Wands, and not giving your all because you're feeling insecure, because you're looking for a size, and God is going to bring judgment every time, and He's going to put a death to it. You can go, and then you also know, or whatever, if you have done that, you need to repent, and you probably should be going and apologizing to your past partner, No, stop it. Come get him, Samaya. He's over here, and they're, like, getting ready to fight, or whatever. They're tussling with each other. So, you should be apologizing to your partner that if you had kids by them, or whatever, and you left them for someone else, you should be going and apologizing, because you know that you wasn't man enough or woman enough to stand grounds in this relationship, because you didn't love yourself enough to love your partner unconditionally, because you wasn't fully invested. You were guarded, and you wasn't willing to give that love or receive that love because you had insecurities. Okay? You need to be apologizing to your partner or your kid's mother or your partner that's from your past, because you made them feel even more insecure or less than, because you chose to move out of the relationship to make them think that you needed to go search for a tighter private part, or a bigger or longer size in private parts, because you wasn't loving unconditionally, because you wasn't really loving yourself, and you had insecurities, and you projected those onto your partner, which made you guys not work in that relationship. Okay, thank you guys. I'm sorry for the noise, but that's a little bit about what I wanted to talk about. Let me get a spiritual message here. Why wait for heaven? Those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes. The light is in them. Now, enlightenment is but a recognition, not a change at all. The peace of God is shining in me now. Okay? God is telling us that we need to be enlightened, and light is shining already inside of us. So we need to come from out of darkness and stop living off these fear-based insecurities and rejecting others because we feel rejected. Okay? God bless, and y'all have a great night.